I don't think there's any easy fixes on this defense. Should Terrell Austin be fired?
I'm getting to that point. I mean, listen, here's the thing with TA. How much does he really affect everything week to week? I think that's the question.
I mean, he does appear to be the play caller. He's got the play sheet. He's the guy who's talking into the headset on every play, so he must have some kind of effect.
He does, because, when I talk to players, that's who they go to get the adjustments done. Not Mike T, Terrell Austin. So if you have any suggestions, you go to Terrell Austin. So that tells me he's got at least the duty on game day. Now, how much of the game planning aspect, how much of the philosophy is Terrell Austin versus Mike Tomlin? That's a big question. But I think there's this kind of ideas out there at points that, moving on from TA would do nothing. And I don't really agree with that. I think it would bring a fresh voice. There's even an argument to be made that maybe Mike T needs to get more involved. I think, just to see what that looks like. And they kind of need to remove all doubt of who the play caller is. So I do think, moving on from Terrell Austin, if this continues down this path, and certainly I think they're facing a team that is likely to repeat that performance, then yes, I think that is going to be on the docket sooner rather than later, to be quite honest with you.
Do you think they're going to look for defensive help at the trade deadline? And if so, where, Nick?
I mean, listen, I don't know if they're going to look for help at all. Is this team worth investing picks into? I think is a real question for the Steelers at this point. It should be. A corner free safety, I think, make a lot of sense. I think you have Peppers at strong, but you need a free safety. Thornhill has really struggled this year. Corner, I think, is another one, because if Echols isn't the answer and Slay is still doing what he's doing, you still need another guy. I thought Roger McCreary from Tennessee would have been a good pickup. He just got traded to the Rams yesterday. You could look maybe to Seattle. Maybe someone like Reek Woolen could be something that you look at, try and take on a reclamation project there. But, there's not a ton of obvious options. You could go to Tennessee again and look at safety room. They have Amani Hooker there. I think that could make a lot of sense for them.
Yeah, man.
There's names out there that make sense. There's probably names that they could trade for. The real question I think the Steelers have to look at is, do you want to put picks into this team? Do you want to spend picks on this team in an effort to win when this defense has looked as bad as it has?
Not premium picks, that's for sure. But again, I'm not looking for, Richard Sherman in his prime. I'm looking for average cover guys, which would be a major upgrade. That's all. Give me an average cover guy. Give me a safety who knows what he's doing. That's all. And if that's a 5th round pick, whatever, then yeah, I think it's worth it, Nick. But what about the other side of the ball? We see Adam Schefter reporting that the Steelers are on the lookout for not just a receiver, realizing that they signed one today, Valdez-Scantling, but also another playmaker at maybe another position. What do you make of that report?
I mean, I don't know. It can't be a tight end, can it?
I hope not.
So it would have to be a running back. In which case, I mean, there probably are going to be a few running backs that could be available. It wouldn't be a star. Would it be a bigger back, to kind of complement what Warren and Gainwell are doing? I think Warren and Gainwell are a fine duo. I think that they are good. But if it's a guy that I think can bring some, natural explosiveness, like they almost what Caleb Johnson was supposed to be, right? He was supposed to be the explosive wide zone runner. If they can find someone in that mold, sure. But I mean, I think if they're going to make a trade offensively, I'd still be stunned if it wasn't wide receiver. MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, is just, he signed to the practice squad 1, so that says enough of that.
Yeah.
2, we're talking about a guy that has been horribly inconsistent over his career. He's a big player, nothing machine. He's a depth piece. The emergence of Roman Wilson also, to me, lessens that need. But if they're going to make a big trade, it should be a wide receiver. It should be for Jacoby Myers. It should be for someone like Rashid Shaheed or Chris Olave. But really, Myers, we talked about this last week, is the type of player they need